So the problem we're going to try to solve here is number 19 on page 504. In the problem it says, in a certain population of caribou, the probability of an animal being sickly is 1 in 20. If a caribou is sickly, the probability of it being eaten by wolves is 1/3. If a caribou is not sickly, the probability of it being eaten by wolves is 1 in 150. If a caribou is chosen at random from the herd, what is the probability of the event that it will be eaten by wolves? So this problem is just asking you what is the probability of any caribou that's in the herd being eaten by a wolf. What are the chances? So the first step you would do is to find the chance of a sickly one being eaten by a wolf. So 1 in 20 of the herd is sickly. And then 1/3 of that 1 in 20 is the chance of it getting eaten by a wolf. So you multiply those two probabilities together and you would get 1 in 60 as it is in this question. So, and then you move on to the next step to find the probability of a unsick caribou being eaten. So that would be 19 in 20 times 1 in 150. It's 19 in 20 because if one out of 20 caribou is sick, then there's 19 caribou left. That's going to be unsick that has a chance of getting eaten by wolves. So you would multiply 19 20ths times 1 in 50, which is going to equal 19 in 3,000. Like this right here. So when you move on, you have to add these two factors together to figure out what is the possibility of the total herd getting eaten. So you would do 1 over 60 plus 19 over 3,000. So in this case, we need to factor the 1 in 60 to be, and when you factor the 1 in 60 is going to equal 50 in 3,000 plus 19 in 3,000. Like this right here. So when you figure out the math, it's going to be equaling 69 in 3,000, and then you can simplify this to equal 23 in 1,000. So to answer the question, it's going to be, when the answer to the question has been asked, there's a 23 in 1,000 chance that a caribou will be eaten by wolves in the herd.